Hey guys, Donovan Porter here, and welcome back to part 4 of Sonic 1. I was originally going to discontinue this series, but people wanted it back. I didn't think it was any good because I kept saying, and all that, but I'm trying something new. I'm trying a new recording style. Using a different screen capture, and this part will hopefully be uploaded in HD. Before I begin, we left off in Labyrinth Zone, the 4th level of the game, but I thought I would show off the level select, which you can pull up by holding down A. This is assuming you're on a Genesis. A, up, down, left, right. And this screen pops up. It has all the levels in the game, except they're out of order. Labyrinth Zone, the 4th level that we are on right now, comes second. Marble Zone is third. Starlight Zone, usually the 5th zone, is 4th. And it's just the whole thing is out of order. So, yeah. With that being said, let's begin. Alright, now that we're back here, this is where we left off in our last playthrough. And I did record footage for part 4. I intended to upload part 4 back when this series was active. But I didn't want to upload full quality stuff. I mean, my channel's full of poor quality videos, but I wanted to redo this. Also, it's 2016 now. There's no excuse for me not to be uploading videos in HD. Which I will be doing now. It's just gonna take a lot more time and effort on my part. You know what, that's fine. So, this is Labyrinth Zone, the water level of the game. And it is no one's favorite level. I find it harder than the last level of the game, and that's all because of Sonic and its water phobia. Despite popular belief set by the Sonic video games, hedgehogs can in fact swim. They're pretty good at it for animals of their size. But Sonic cannot. People at SEGA thought it would make him more interesting if, he couldn't just float to the top like other platformers. So, this is Labyrinth Zone, designed entirely of water. Not entirely. There's actually a good section of it without water, but these air bubbles you see me grabbing are necessary to keep Sonic alive. Luckily, I've been playing this game for years. I know where they all are, and I shouldn't die, hopefully. One thing I am changing with my recording style is that I was doing everything post-commentary as far as me actually talking. Basically, I would record the game, not talk, and then talk over it. But that created sync issues, and it just became pretty annoying. So I figured, why not just have everything on one audio channel? Because of that, you're gonna hear the game volume a lot louder. I'll do what I can to increase my volume, but I can't guarantee anything. I am speaking. I could get closer to the mic. I am closer to the mic now. Hopefully that helps. I don't think I could possibly be too loud. I'm quite the quiet person when it comes to talking. Most of the time. So Labyrinth Zone has a lot of these conveyor belts. Yeah. If I don't seem too interested, don't get me wrong, it's great to be back in this series. I missed it. But Labyrinth Zone is not the best place to come back on. With, such a slow level, it can be pretty meh, but there we are. Oh, another thing. Since I'm sort of rebooting the series, and I don't have the save file from last time, all of our emeralds are gone. All 2 of them. I know, please don't panic. It's, to be honest, the good ending versus bad ending is not a big deal. I'll show it off in the final part. It's impossible for me to get the good ending now. Because there's 6 special stages, and I only have, count this stage, 3 more tries to get in. So I don't care. The good ending's pointless. Can I get the air bubble? No. Oh, that's the drowning music. If you saw one of my very old videos, you saw someone remix that in the Star Wars Cantina Band music. It was fine. That's not going away. I'll link that in the description. Oh. Yeah, that sprite you saw Sonic take, where he was sort of floating in the air, and had hands and legs up in the air like he just don't care. You're not gonna see that a lot in this game. This is the only zone you'll see it. But, god dang it. Come Sonic 2, you'll see they recycle that sprite quite a bit. Let's see, can I get up here without getting hurt now? That'd be nice. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, see, I might have been playing Labyrinth Zone since I was in diapers, but it's still not my strongest zone. Sonic 1 is not my strongest zone. And I know I promised some people, instead of doing Let's Plays, I would do reviews. I can still dish out a review in this game. Maybe you don't want to watch a Let's Play, you don't want level design spoiled, then I'll throw out a review for you. It won't be a 15-minute review, it'll only be a few minutes more than likely, but that's how it is. Not today. So yeah, if this were old Sonic 1 Let's Play, I'd be able to tell you if I drown or not, but because I'm doing this live, I have no way of telling you. See how Genesis slowdown? That lag only happens on the Genesis version. If you're playing Labyrinth Zone on the mobile, iOS, Android version, not a problem at all, not a problem on consoles. Playing the Game Boy version of Sonic 1, stop playing the Game Boy version of Sonic 1, because that version sucks. You know, maybe I'll show that off one day. That still fits in the timeline, looking at every Sonic game. Alright, that's Act 2. And because I have no idea how many lives I had in part 3, but since I sort of cheated with the level select, I'm not even gonna, if I get a game over, I'm just gonna level select back. Too much time and effort to go through the entire game again. It's not that good. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, I can still recommend it. You see me jumping off these waterfalls. The first 2 rides down, you saw me failing, but you just saw me do good there. Reason being, I was not holding down left. You can't hold left when you're jumping off a water slide. It's incredibly stupid and makes no sense. But, physics. Alright, gotta be careful. I guess you could say I'm treading some pretty dangerous waters here. Yep. That was my fault. So I'm not going to hold left, and you'll see the difference it makes. Yeah, first try. Alright. I can go back down. Make sure you hit the switch, don't skip it like I did, and I have to go back up. Okay, major shortcut. I was trying to show this off earlier, but, you know, I suck at Sonic games. You can go down here, instant shortcut. This will shave off. This can either shave off a lot of time or just take you to a safer route, however you want to play it. I don't like to speedrun Sonic 1 too often. I've only done it a few times, and it's not my cup of tea. Oh no. Wait a minute, I'm thinking. Uh-oh. Wait. This could be bad. Yeah. Well then. Okay, that's enough. Don't think you can get 100 bubbles and then move on and never have to worry about drowning. The bubble simply resets the timer to 15 seconds. It's not like you can get 2 bubbles and then get 30 seconds worth of air. No, you would just get 15 plus however much time it took you to get to the next bubble. I'm kind of calling it close, but we are almost at the end of the level. There it is. See that? That only happens to me in the Genesis version. So I gotta go over here. Make sure you hit this checkpoint, because the Labyrinth Zone boss is probably the most frustrating. It even beats out the final boss, wouldn't you know it? As much of a difficulty spiked Labyrinth Zone is, I don't like it, but it doesn't bother me either. I can still enjoy Sonic 1 just fine. People overreact. Speaking of overreact, here is the boss. This is the hardest boss in the game, but you don't even have to hit him. All you're doing is climbing this vertical shaft while the water is coming up from below, and you can see it there. God dang it. That's what I like coffee. I went too fast. See, a lot of people drown, but if you're like me, you make it out in time. You could totally kill Eggman, Robotnik, whatever, but that's all up to you. Anyways, that'll do it for part 4 of Sonic 1. If you're excited to see the series come back, leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe, and that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks.